flag as fast as you can.
Time that turbo boost just right, and you might find 1 million BC racing to your account for the fastest time of the week.
And for the first time ever,
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler out there with Quentin Post. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Dixon in at the two-guard spot. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Legs now in the final stages of this regular season. These two teams both highly motivated.
Well, BA playoff positioning is on the line. So games like this take on an even greater significance. Postseason intensity on display.
The burden of expectation is real for these teams.
They can all sense it.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
And so here's Sacramento. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. DeRozan passes to Monk. Off target from three-point range. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Get loud once again for your Kings Youth Dance Team, everyone.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Now Westbrook. Six on the shot clock. He takes it in. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix. Two.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
It's both from the stripe.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Count it. Good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And it's good for two.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy. Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And he makes it on the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Here's Dixon. Oh, Westbrook with a block. And they're able to recover. And Post gets it to go. The Kings have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Monk for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Dixon. Off target from outside. Kings trail by 5. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Sabonis. Westbrook's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Butler on the wing. The rebound by Murray.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Here's Dixon. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Timeout called. The Kings. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really showed. The selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Monk. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Here's Dixon, defended by Murray. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Taken away. Here's Dixon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And in the final stretch of the season, here is our race for Rookie of the Year. What a start to these guys' NBA careers. And how incredible will their futures be? He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Well, with his growth and his consistency and just the overall impact on his team, truly remarkable.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Westbrook, and he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 14 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Dixon. Rebound by Sacramento.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Monk against Curry. The baseline J is on the way. And the basket by Monk. Monk's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Yeah, and mid-range J's are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. Outside Monk. Over to the left wing. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. And he goes in for the dunk.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Pass to Curry. Here's Dixon. He's got 11. Now here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Dixon can't get it to go. Monk looking around, driving to the basket, and here's Westbrook. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Yeah, Westbrook has been fired up on offense. He's clearly dedicating himself to making an impact on the score. Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Carter, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Dixon. Offline with a 3. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Monk. No good there. Oh, nice D from Curry. The Warriors trailing. Here's Butler. Achua with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Monk. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Monk's got 8.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Here's Dixon. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Knocked away, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. The Warriors #1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Outside Levine. And there's the drive. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Here's Butler. That one's good for 2.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
On the wing, Levine. Pass to Achua. Monk against Curry. Now here's Monk, tightly guarded. The 15-footer is good. He's got 10.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Smooth pass to Butler. Over Achua. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Here's Monk. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Levine. Outside Carter. Right at the free throw line. That one's wide left. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Dixon. No good on the 3.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Outside Carter. Beyond the arc. Horford pulls it in.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Now here's Carter. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. The Kings making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. with some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Levine. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Carter. Goes up from the top of the key.
It's not about height, it's about heart. That board was all effort.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Quentin Post. And it's Dixon in at the 1. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Lakers was the man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Post. The Warriors lead by 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Westbrook. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Golden State Warriors.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Now here's Ellis. No points yet. That one goes. Count it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Curry. And it's blocked. Westbrook with it. 16 points for him. Basket's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Dixon, defended by Murray. Blocked!
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Westbrook against Butler. The fadeaway. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Keon Ellis.
Yeah, Curry's so smart at drawing fouls and getting to the line. That's why you have to be careful with how you defend him.
Malik Monk's checked in for Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here's Ellis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Quentin Post. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
Smooth pass to Curry. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Dixon. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Dixon. Sinks it from distance. Dixon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Monk. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Smooth pass to Curry. Right wing. Here's Dixon. From outside, off the mark.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
Monk for 3. He drops it from range. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dixon. Takes a three. Back to Curry. Right side, Butler. Here's Dixon. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And the passing of Butler can be overlooked, but Jimmy normally averages about 5 assists per game.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Murray. It's Monk on the wing. Floats one, and it's good. 2 points. Monk's got 17 points. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Dixon. 27 points for him. Pass to post. On the wing, Curry. For 3. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Achua. Levine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Ellis. And Golden State also making a switch. Warford's checked in. In transition, here come the Warriors. Pass to Dixon. Stolen by Carter. Here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Ooh, Levine getting after it on the break.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
It's stolen. In transition, here come the Warriors. Dixon, good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Golden State. Yep, count it.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
The Warriors lead by 5. Right side, Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Carter. Murray passes to Carter.
Golden State foul. Dixon.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Curry.
Warriors substitution. Jonathan Kuminga. Pajemski.
Thompson against Levine. And that one's long. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 7 coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position. A point-blank range, that is too easy.
And so here's Sacramento. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Well, there's no hiding the fact they didn't play their best. They had a couple of runs, but they just couldn't really string anything together consistently.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Warriors, number 1.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Carter. Pass to Levine. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Outside Carter. Back to Monk. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's tipped.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Dixon. He's checked by Carter. Offensive rebound. Kings trail by 11. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. Oh, could be inside, but Levine gets it through.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Warriors on top, up 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
70.